So, this is Andrew. Kalyani's story really spoke to me. I was reflecting on how true it is from my day-to-day experience. And a couple parts um, really jumped out to me in that reflection, like regarding the story about how in the darkness the mind thought it saw a bear, thought it saw a snake, and I've often wondered in myself experiencing these experiences of fear that seemingly come from the past that don't really have any present. There's nothing in the present that would basically, yes, they're coming from the past. Um, I've often wondered, like, are we so afraid of the unknown that it's almost like the mind would rather generate a known fear than to go into the unknown? And I don't know. The question that arises is with this, how, what is like, can we explore how one would navigate as you go on this spiritual path and things arise and mystical experiences or fears, even biblical level fears? How do you navigate that tendency to attach to the known, even if the known is scary or seems scary, that wanting to know, how do you navigate that um, in such experiences? Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay.
good. Uh, So, is it possible to be afraid of the unknown?
Oh, no. No.
In the now, in the pure now, there's no such thing as fear. All fear arises out of past. There's actually no such thing as afraid of the unknown. And of course there is. Of course we have this experience. Huh? So, but first let's start with the truth. In now, there's no fear and nothing is known. Nothing is known, there can be no fear. But this isn't our experience. So let's be clear and honest about this. And now we can move into what it is to experience. But know this, because logically it holds water, doesn't it? You know that with a precise intellect, that what I'm saying is true, even if it's not yet honest. This is good, okay? So let's explore the relative experience of how to navigate fear. And I will tell you very simply, you can dissect it. You can dissect your experience. Ultimately, you will come into the repetition of a mantra, in a way, of saying, I have no idea what's happening here. I have no idea what's happening here. I have no idea what's happening here. Anything that I think I know is a reflection of past and a mind that I have learned that I don't entirely trust. And so now I begin to allow it to be as it is. I soften and allow. This is the way. And you can do your own dissection, your own inquiry, and explore this. But know that the fruit of the inquiry is to come to how you then navigate, which is, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. You see? I don't know. Or, is this true? Is this true? Is this true? Is this true? Is it real? Is it real? Is my interpretation of this moment, is it true? Let's see. Yes. Fear is, it's one of the great strategies of the ego to maintain its position on the throne. They really ultimately, so I don't know what's happening, and in this you will begin to be unafraid of fear. Ultimately, this is the one who is the David who stands against the Goliath and says, I stand here, terrified and unafraid. You see? Yeah. Well, this is why nobody goes looking within, because they find Goliath and they go running from the scene. And why Jack climbs the beanstalk and sneaks past the sleeping giant. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Who has the courage to? Very few. Who really has the courage to go deep within? Every other direction will bear the same fruit it always has. Ultimately, you come to the place where you observe your thoughts and you see that it cannot be proven. I don't know this to be true. A judgment will arise and you won't judge the judgment or the judger. A fear will arise and you won't be afraid of fear. You're no longer imposing a reflective, recursive mentation on, superimposing it on the world that you say is real. It is of your own making. Which is very good news, because now it can be of your own unmaking. Means the beginning of the end of suffering. To allow it to be as it is, as it has always been, you can resign from thinking you know what it is. Doreen, I think.